I dyed my hair black. So here it is. I thought that I would do my makeup for today. I'm going out to lunch with my dear friend Wendy, and here it is. Yeah, so like I said, I really just went in to my hair appointment yesterday, planning to re-up my purple, do the same thing that I did last time. And then as we were kind of talking, my stylist was like, oh, like, do we want to stick with this? You faded really pink. Did you like that? Do you want to do a different purple? And I was like, I don't know. And she was like, oh, do you want to keep the pink? Like, should we go with pink? And I just was not really feeling anything in specific. And she was like, well, it's almost spooky season. We could do black. And I said, you know what? Let's do it. So let's get started. As you guys know, I really do not wear a base in everyday life just because it is warm. And now actually here's the first question is, how do I do my brows? I don't know if you can tell, but I do still have like a purple streak in the front here, and the black is actually kind of like a very deep smoky purple. So I think I am going to stick with purple for today at least, just because I have done my brows in black for costumes before, and it's an intense look. So I might need to get just kind of like a natural dark eyebrow pencil or something. But I actually think that the purple will be fun here. But yeah, I have really just been feeling in a funk with my style. I'm sure most of you who follow me on Instagram have noticed that I have not been posting a lot, and that's really just because I haven't been getting dressed up that much. I am in kind of a weird place where I do have a lot of stuff that is no longer like, it doesn't fit the best or isn't the most comfortable anymore. And the idea, as you can't even see, I have a whole room full of clothes here. And it's a very weird and kind of unpleasant feeling to be like, I have so much stuff and there's nothing that I want to wear. And I don't know if anything that I'm wearing is gonna make me happy. And that's just kind of where we're at. Obviously, this is impacted just by real life emotions impacting that. Actually, I like the purple a lot. I think that looks really nice. And I have been kind of torn between, obviously, when I started my Instagram, it was really an outfit of the day. I was posting what I was wearing to work every day, just to kind of keep track of that. I was really inspired originally by like daily outfit bloggers, and kind of just nothing necessarily too special, just kind of my everyday. But now I work from home, and I don't get dressed up every day, and I feel just kind of disconnected, I guess. And I've been in kind of a weird place where I still am very into, my vintage styles, but I've also been, doing more kind of alternative, gothy kind of stuff. Obviously I'm talking about this with black hair. I think I'm gonna do just like my normal everyday like makeup and just kind of see how it looks with this new color palette. But yeah, so I've just felt kind of stagnant. So the idea of shaking things up just appealed to me. And we are, of course, going into spooky season. It's a good time to be a little spooky. And since this is kind of very based in purple, we shouldn't have too much trouble going back to purple after that, because I've thought about doing black hair before. Of course, every every spooky girl thinks about doing black hair. But what always stopped me was knowing that I love, you know, the fantasy colors and the brights, and just being worried that it would then be like a huge hassle trying to like bleach my hair back to something that I could do colorful. But it sounds like this should work out and let us do fantasy again if I want it. But I mean, who knows? Maybe I will fall in love with having black hair and this will be my new thing. Who's to say? Who knows? It's weird because my hair is my baby. I love my hair. I have a lot of feelings about my hair. I definitely, you know how, see, now we're going off on a whole nother tangent, but this is what it's like when you hang out with me. So you're getting the real experience. Oop, all right, we got one on. Could not talk while I was doing my eyeliner. It was too distracting. But what I was thinking was, we talk a lot, obviously, about trans people or non-binary people and like things that give them gender euphoria. And that is true for cis people too. We also have things that express our gender identity and make us feel good about it. And my hair is definitely something that really makes me feel like myself when it's presented in the right way. So I would say it's the thing I spend the most time on in my kind of appearance, but at the same time, like, it's hair and it grows back. So I'm always kind of open to trying kind of a new vibe color wise. Shut up while I do this wing. These are completely different, but that's life. I'll just, all right, I don't think it won't show. No, there, it's fine. It'll be fine. But yeah, so I just kind of was like, you know what the hell? Let's do it. I like it. Like, I like the color. I think it looks really cool. Obviously I have not like worn an outfit or anything. This is my first time doing my makeup with it, so it'll be kind of an adjustment to kind of get used to those things and just kind of see how I like it overall with kind of my aesthetic. But I think it's gorgeous. Like, she did an amazing job. It looks so beautiful. Thank you, Natalie. And yeah, it just felt like maybe it was a good time to do something different. And we're only going to put on just a teeny touch of blush because it's not super hot today, but I get really pink. But I do think the dark is like nice for my skin tone. That was one of the things that I really loved doing, like a pale pink. Was that last summer or 2 summers ago? I don't even remember anymore. Time is a weird soup. But when I was doing kind of like lighter hair colors, I felt like it washed me out a lot. So like having kind of like this vibrant darkness is fun. I think could be a good look for me. We'll do just a little smush of highlighter. Nope, that's not anything on me. I'm fine. I'm looking stuff in there. We'll do a little bit on the nose. But yeah, so I don't know if there will be other kind of changes coming in my style. I'm interested in experimenting a bit more, I think, just because I have had a lot of pieces for a long time, which like is great. I want to buy. This is the reason that I buy nice things, so that they can keep them. But it also, you want to mix it up sometimes. And I was just feeling in a rut, and like maybe doing something new with my hair would brighten things up. And if you guys want to see more or hear more about kind of style evolution, fashion type stuff, I would certainly be happy to talk about it or like record, you know, kind of the journey that I'm on. I don't know if I'm on a journey. I just changed my hair. So maybe all of my clothes will feel new and fresh because I have a new hair color. It's hard to say. You never know. But oh, and I do know, sorry, I didn't take you along for the brush out because I wasn't 100% sure how it would go. And I'm also not totally sure how / if I want to film in my bathroom, because I know that like a hair tutorial has been something that a lot of people have asked for how I set my hair and brush it out. I wouldn't say I do anything fancy, and but I would be happy to show that if folks want to see it. But I'd have to kind of figure out a new filming setup because I do need to be at like the sink to do it since I wet set. But that is an option. Otherwise, what should we do? Let's do red. We were talking at my hair appointment about how nice a red lipstick is going to look with this. So give me just a moment. And we'll put the glasses on so I know if I'm cute or not. Sorry about the glare. All right. It's not bad. It's very weird to look at myself and see the dark hair. I'm definitely still getting used to it. But that is my very simple getting ready with me. I will probably show you what I'm wearing. Once I get dressed, I'm obviously just in my tee right now. But if I'll put it in here. I'll put a clip in here. So I'll say now, thank you so much for watching, and I would love it if you would like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more from my YouTube channel. I'm still figuring things out, doing my best. Obviously, you'll probably tell I don't actually know which of these lenses I'm supposed to be looking at. So who knows? Thank you to everyone who has watched and commented so far. I really appreciate it. I appreciate all your support. If you would like to join me over on my Patreon, you can hang out there. I'm going to be doing some exclusive videos for Patreon, and you can already see some past photo shoots, sewing projects, house tour, just a variety of things that exist there. So you can check that out. I really appreciate everyone who supports me there. You make my heart very happy. And I will see you in the next video with my new dark hair. We might do probably another nail video, maybe with a sassy little movie review. But until then, thanks for hanging around, and I will see you later. Goodbye.